Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Okay, should be good. Load that. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to Metro Questor. I'm back from my shenanigans at the Missouri Game Convention. And I bring news too. But anyway, so, how to put this? We have how should I say, a potential time to do extra streaming here in the future after one more trip I have currently. Currently, they have 2 30-hour weeks planned the next 2 weeks, so it should be pretty interesting. Let's see, scrap is pretty low, so we're gonna want to go and mortal shit. Let's see, we got 3 days, we got food goal, so we're good on that. Kill that thing down there. Let's see. So really at this point, it is whether we want to explore more there or there. It's hard to say which one's gonna be closer. We moved down there because we were there, so I'd say let's probably finish exploring this area here, I would say. So, yeah. Get some stuff in the way. Go. Actually, sure. God, I need to do that resistant thing for the spiders. Wait. No, it's this one. Ah, shit. Ah, shit! Oh. Fucking hell. see. Ooh-wee. I hate these fucking Spyros, I tell you. As long as you keep putting the poison resistance, it really hinders them. Oop, another USB. Share something in common. But yeah, by not using the resistant thing, it puts a pretty vulnerable state on people. There's everything here. Good hit. That's why I want a lot of just been fucking dying. God damn it, the flea things. So many levels everywhere. What's our max level that we can do right now? 50? So we got quite a few levels we can do just for everyone, really. Oh dear. Oh yeah, we're getting full again. So we should be able to sell these. Let's see. Okay, so at this point, we want to explore that way. So let's go down. Ooh, got a wood one coming up. Oh, fucking hell. shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. We didn't fight a whole lot of them. I don't remember if it did anything special. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Ow. Let's see what about running out here. Okay. Resources. Might find another one of the bosses. Hey, Dan. How you doing? Another door. Doing meh. Those ugly things again. Sorry to hear that, though. That seems to be the case for a lot of people. They always said the next 2 weeks are gonna be 30 hours for us, so it looks like hours are gonna be starting to get cut down. Another door. Awfully a lot of locked doors over here. I mean, I don't mind some 30 hours. What's more concerning is there's a lot of rumors about them cutting it down, like, way low. I mean, we only had 2 months off at the beginning of the year, so... For sure. So that's one boss. We're gonna try and get as many of our levels as we can. Okay, that's a den down now. Now we've been now. Okay, let's get levels going here. She's catching up pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Oof. One more of these. Yeah. Now we just need to get some more. But at this point, we're going to have to get more food. So let's see. Well, there's 2 food patches that way while we explore, so let's go ahead and go with that for now. Let's swap that for the resistances. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have some extra time to do a little bit more streaming, which is gonna be alright somewhat. But yeah, I'm hoping this ain't gonna be a lot of downtime. Like 30-hour weeks I can deal with, honestly, but if we start getting several months laid off, then yeah, that could be a little bit of a problem. But all we can do is just keep going. That damn spiders, I hate these things. See, I don't know if you heard about me going to the... Huh? I don't know, don't look at me. I didn't type it. I don't know what you're asking me for. I don't know. I would think you would be gaining a lot of overtime, I would think. Unless they would place you with an AI. Dun-dun. I was gonna say, I don't know if you heard about me saying when I went to the Missouri Game Convention. That was on Saturday. If you... That's a lot of people for me. Yeah! So I got to be a vendor at it. It was my first time being a vendor. If I had not noticed, I may have came by. Well, what? Well, aren't you slightly curious on how it went? Okay. Well, there's definitely more of the map going that way. So I'm going to assume this is going to lead over here and then more north and then eventually down there. So I'm going to assume that's probably blocked off. Is what I'm going to think. See, it might be a better idea to just focus on doing a one of food real quick. Exactly. So how much you want to guess I made? How much you think I got out of it? 35 cents? You're correct. No, you're not correct. You're horrifically wrong. I made a little bit over $1,000. Does no one know how to guess anymore? Like, do I need to carry a dictionary and be like, the definition of guess? I swear. People don't know how to make even the slice estimates. Yeah, made over $1,000. Got rid of a bunch of shit. Not too shabby, I'd say. Why does everyone I know hate guessing? Oh dear. Radioactive mushrooms. Wall of fire. Bugs. But yeah, I didn't get to look around or buy anything there, sadly. It would have been nice at least gotten to look around a little bit, but I was by myself, so can't leave the booth, couldn't use the bathroom. Didn't eat or drink. Definitely need to see if somebody else wants to come with me next time. Cause man, that was rough. But yeah, you know, I like how I got to slip my.
Which then culminates in the final tier of the purchase. A whopping
YouTube.
50,000
Phone. Why was that auto playing? I just wake up my phone and it's auto playing the stupid video I was watching. Okay, what's beeping on my phone here? Nothing upon. We're just double checking. Well, yeah, I mean, it's that'll let people get 5-finger discounts. A lot of spider. Weird. Yeah, people get 5-finger discounts if I leave. It wasn't too bad. Got a number of things I got from the Goodwill for sale. Some stuff that I had extras of, or things I didn't want. So I think I did pretty alright. Few things I got from Mike from trading boxes in, because lately I haven't really found much of anything I liked, and since I signed up for this, like, I think in February, like, the last several times I've been giving him my boxes and packing material, I've just been trying to select things that I think might have been sellable. No comments. So, I think one of the things I need to stock up on is guidebooks. I went through all my guidebooks and realistically looked at the ones I didn't want anymore. Ones that either was going to get functionality out of or had attachment or something nice about them. Like a lot of old SNES guidebooks had really nice artwork and stuff in them. Most modern ones don't usually have much interesting. Well, I would do that if my dad wasn't a fucking crybaby about fucking everything. Honestly, like, I really wish I had a lot of posters, because I think they could have done really well if I saw them, like, even for, like, $1 to, like, $3 or something, just really cheap. I think there would be a lot of people that would buy some of them. But, yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. But, you know, with how well that went, I'm actually really thinking about maybe secretively doing it again. I don't know. I don't know if they, I don't know what they throw away these days. I haven't really seen a lot of GameStop dumpster dive videos in a long time, so... And considering how much, like, retro shit went up in price, like, with complete in box shit, like, honestly, at least if GameStop was smart, they would have, stopped throwing away cases then. At least for retro shit. But, I don't know. For all I know, they're throwing away shit that still makes no sense. Do not know. But I have been very curious about taking a peek again lately. Okay. Fine, give me resources. Okay, we got gold, so we're good on that. Well, like I said, PlayStation 6 doesn't really have any future in my eyes. White Shield was... Yeah, she got the +1 of that. Actually, you know, I just read today that supposedly there's a leak claiming Microsoft will be doing physical discs. Now, whether Whether that means much, I don't know, because, you know, the console has online DRM shit on it, but honestly, like, if they were smart, I mean, and you would really think they'd be like, huh, so PlayStation is literally giving us the PS4 strap and just handing it to us. Well, on the good side, more of the games are becoming full-fledged games, but yeah, I wouldn't expect anything from most of the Western companies, honestly. Like EA and Ubisoft are gonna keycard the fuck out of all this shit. But hey, they're garbage anyway, so who really cares much about most of those shit anyway? But there's been more proper releases. And like I said in my video talking about the Sony disc thing is, I'm very sure that the Switch 2 is going to get heavily, like really heavy on fucking actual games, because all the limited print companies, they basically have no choice but to descend on the Switch 2 whether they like it or not. They don't really have much of a say in it if they want a future in their business. Man, I gotta get more of this shit combined. Anyway, we got what we need food-wise, so we can continue searching, so let's go ahead and head this way. So we want to go straight. Okay, nothing now. Key. See, I was looking at titles in Switch 2. What? Well, there's several limited print games. But to be fair, like, similar to the PS5, really the only thing that interests me currently on the Switch 2 at the moment that's exclusive to it is the game that was made by the Dragon Quest Builders 2, the people who made Dragon Quest Builders, which is that Pokemania, whatever the hell they called it, which is a game key. Crocodile Tears for me. Maybe if it gets really cheap, I'll buy a copy. I'm really hoping, because they just announced the expansion that, I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, they'll make a physical version that's more up to date with the new stuff. Maybe. If we're lucky. Though the new Donkey Kong game looked pretty good too, though. I mean, before that one Pokemon game, the Donkey Kong game looked pretty interesting. Mario Kart did not to me. I'm not really into Mario Kart, so that one was not a seller to me. Yeah. Like I said, I was saving up the points from the retirement from the anniversary program at work. I was just going to buy like the PS6 or something, basically. But yeah, I mean, with how it stands, unless Sony changes their mind, which honestly at this point I've given up on them changing their mind anytime soon. I think they're gonna do what Nintendo did. Like, I really think, in my mind, Sony is going to have what happened with the Wii U, and the Switch. Like, the PS5 is the Wii moment. you know, they'll, like, as much as you and me make fun of the PS5, not having anything interesting and shit, well, I don't know, maybe they're having an extended Wii U when you think about it. Like, the PS4 was the Wii, and the PS5 is the Wii U, and then the PS6 is gonna be a hard Wii U crash, and then they'll have a Switch where they'll, like, change around, maybe. Looks bad. I don't know. I mean, they're fun to play with friends, but otherwise, I don't really get into them. Honestly, I really feel like Sony's doing a really, really bad move here. And, you know, it's really sad, like, these people on Twitter, at least the ones who aren't bots that are defending the shit and saying, who gives shit, or everything's dead and like, what are you crying about? Like, it's so weird when we have vinyls, CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, books. We still have books. Remember the books? Do you remember what a book is? I think the handhelds are kind of their own thing. Nintendo's always, like, crushed every fucking handheld that went up against it. But yeah, the Vita certainly had a lot of problems, though. They stacked a lot of things against it, trying to curb stomp early piracy on the thing. Instead, it really limited it. Because nobody wanted to buy expensive fucking cards and shit. Soma? Well, if that's what I think it is, that actually just got a physical release, released actually for the Switch, I think? I think it's Switch. I did have the plot of that game spoiled. It is a very weird game. I don't know if it's what I was telling you about. I mean, I would need more context on that. I talk about a lot of games. I do like how a lot of devs are speaking out against Sony's move being basically stupid, though. I mean, did you hear what the Disgaea guy said? The creator of Disgaea basically said, you might as well just discontinue your hardware, because what's the point? Nice. Nothing wrong with that. It's cheaper, obviously. Yeah, the Disgaea creator was just basically like, you might as well just get rid of your hardware. Like, what's the point? And a lot of Japanese devs have been talking about how, like, whoever was making these decisions are, like, out of touch of, like, otaku and convention culture. But, yeah, like, other than these Twitter sheep and bots, nobody really is, like, defending this shit. Like, I'm going to be very interested in seeing what happens with the PS6 if they really don't change their mind. And the fact that they have said nothing, it's almost been like a whole fucking month now, and they've said nothing. They have not reacted at all to any of this shit. And that is very bizarre. Let's see if I get a new move at 50. Overdog. Become indomitable is the greatest wish of any true. Possibility of reviving at the end of turn if downed. Ooh. So he can just auto-revive. Nice. Not enough to do anymore. That's an interesting move. Okay. So, at this point, we got enough food. It's probably a good idea to move camps, to be honest. So I'd say let's just get, because we already walked out, so can't go back in, obviously. So might as well just explore what else we can and move the camp then. But yeah, I mean, it's my same opinion. Like, the only, like, and I said it in my video, the only reason I have a PS5 is because when they announced the discless version, I actually feared that scalpels and shit were going to target the normal PS5 and make it basically unattainable. Which, to be fair, I don't know if that ended up happening, but I went and used my credit and got myself the PS5. Because, I mean, I was eventually going to get one. It was just a matter of when. Because, to this day, still to me, there's no exclusive on the PS5 out of the normal retail market that makes me go, oh wow, I want a PS5. If anything, games I've been enjoying are from limited print companies. And most of those games, in a digital sense at least, are multi-platform for the most part. Just some of them only have a physical on PlayStation. But yeah, like honestly, we're going through some dark times here, and it looks like Sony, whether they will or won't have problems or going head first into it. I want to say I really hope that thing does horribly, but who the fuck knows? A lot of people don't have any real standards much anymore. Like, right now, though, people are wowing to do a blackout in August, which I don't really feel like, personally, a blackout is going to do much in this situation. Like, a blackout is a situational thing. Like, let's say your business, let's say the place you're working at is in financial hardships, and they've been working you to death for 60 hours for, like, 7 months. And you all decide that you're going to do a blackout, a protest, a walkout type thing, and squeeze them. They desperately need you to work and shit to keep the orders going. But they're using that limited time that they need you to do shit to basically be like, hey, you either fucking treat us like human beings and shit, or sink. And for that to work on Sony currently, it would have to be way longer than a week. To me, it's the exact thing I said in my video. The real thing I think is going to work is to not buy Sony. Don't buy a PS6. Don't buy fucking digital shit. Don't buy anything published by Sony, period. Don't support Sony at all. That is going to get Sony's attention. But yeah, right now it seems like the main strat is to push this all into September, because that's when the financial stock market holder people type shit happens, because that's the beginning of a new financial year. And people are hoping by doing that, the stockholders will be like, what the fuck? Why does everyone think we're Satan? One can only hope, at least. least. But yeah, it's pretty clear all the higher ups at all these companies now are just all fucking CEO jerkwads at this point. Like, there was hardly anyone with any passion for the game industry anymore. You know, there is one dev, technically, there was one dev defending this shit, actually. And it was, what was his name? The guy who made, oh, what was his name? Shit, I forgot. I was literally just thinking about it and I forgot. Ah, damn it. The, God of War, yeah. One of the higher-up devs of God of War actually was defending this. And it's like, what the fuck, man? And you wanna know what his defense is? His defense is because the game industry costs a lot of money. So strip your lights away because EA doesn't know how to have a budget. Because that's clearly our fault. It's all our fault. EA can't have a fucking sane budget. So, strip the lights away. Walmart can't make a profit. Better let everyone starve to death. A lot of monsters in the walls today. There's the key. Oh shit, I should have did the protection thing. Damn it. But yeah, the Switch 2 is looking like the way to go, and it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride. I think things are getting better with the Switch 2, but overall, like, if you're a fan of Bethesda, or Ubisoft, or EA, or any of the other people that kept doing download requirements on the Switch 1, like, I don't really think there's going to be a lot of positivity with them in the future on the Switch 2. But indies, limited print companies, and companies that actually care, there's a future there. And hopefully it'll get better over time. Hopefully. And they can still make Switch 1 releases. Like, still for a good while, we're gonna probably likely still see a lot of hybrid releases on the Switch 1 and Switch 2 for a while. But yeah, at some eventual point, obviously, they're gonna start phasing out Switch 1. Okay, and there's the key. See, hey, we found a quest tool. A Buddhist. I mean, that's understandable. Like I said, the one Pokemon game is the only thing that's really catched my eye, and it's a game key, so I was kind of like, well, it went me giving a shit about it. Because I remember telling the GameStop boy that, like, I might have actually considered buying the damn thing for it. So let's see what our new companion, oh my goodness. Wow, you are Buddhist as hell. What is this? Burial. Interesting. Okay, they have zombie powder naturally and relaxing truth. Not bad. Excuse me. Excuse me again. So that's the name of that one move though. So not too bad, not too bad. We'll have to think about it. Well, actually, wait. We wanted to move. So, let's see. That's one we just discovered there, and then we can keep exploring around there. Yeah. We want to get as max level as we can before we go to the next fight, so... Personally, let's put it this way though. What would get you to buy a Switch 2 out of curiosity? That's way down here. But yeah, the Switch 2 might very well be one of the last fucking consoles I buy unless Nintendo continues doing some kind of physical going forward. But honestly, like, if I was Xbox, I would be looking so hard into trying to actually... Like, this is literally their moment to make up for 2 generations of shit. I said, well, what would get you to probably buy a Switch 2? What would you think would make you get it? But yeah, like, I mean, literally, all they really would have to do is literally what Sony did to them. And they could literally get mass plays and shit. Like, imagine if Microsoft actually did something smart and literally usurped from last place to fucking first place. That would be crazy. Nobody knows how to do hypotheticals anymore. Son of a bitch. You know, I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that, considering how highly praised it is. You might not want to give them ideas, you might regret it. I hate these things. I'm kind of curious what's going to be some of the 4 Switch games to go on clearance. The 4 Switch 2 games to go on clearance. Yeah, Microsoft had a lot of chances to try and usurp Sony via their own hypocrisies. And they never took any of them, which is why I really don't feel like Xbox is really going to change either. Physical clearance. That welcome tour thing was stupid though. Gotta pay money to play it. Ha! Fuck that. Anyone who bought that was a fucking sucker unless it was a massive sale. Like seriously, you know, everyone made fun of Dead Rising 2's little teeny like prequel demo thing. Everyone made fun of that, but you know what? At least that was still a game. Like, it's like people literally now buying tech demos. Like, it's not even really a tech demo. It's a virtual guide to your fucking console. Like, it's not even a fucking game. It's just, I don't know. Somebody cleanse me, for I have lost my mind. Ooh, though, you know, Dan, ooh, excuse me. I don't know if you're familiar with the, what are they called? What was that called again? It's Cult of the Lost, or... They called Lost and Cult. That was what they were called. Let me bring it up. This will be getting a retail release. I'm gonna send this to you on Discord. But I'm actually excited about this announcement. So this is essentially a PS1 Polygon, like Kingsfield-esque type game. So I'm excited for the announcement of it. I'm definitely gonna pre-order it. Snag me a version. Oh, I should have changed. Yeah, oh well. But they have a number of really nice games. And in the recent announcement, that one and what was it called? Easy Delivery Co. That one also looked pretty interesting. I have a few of those games on pre-order at GameStop, actually. Like, I'm looking forward to Promised Mascot Agency. That, honestly, looks like it's going to be a really interestingly fun game. Fun in a silly way. Haha. Yes, ain't it? But yeah, it's supposed to be a throwback to, like, Kingsfield and Souls games. Kingsfield, you know, being the predecessor to Souls-esque games, so... Obviously, it'll have a lot better controls, because, I mean, Kingsfield 1 was not known for very good controls, to be fair. No, I need that still, because of Spiders, so... And the cool thing is, even though they're a limited print company, they've been releasing all this stuff retail. So, they're not doing, like, artificial fear of missing out shit like Limited One likes to do a lot. But yeah, they have several interesting games at. The fact that they're doing retail makes it where you don't have to worry about the, oh my gosh, they've been pre-ordered for 5 years and they still haven't shipped them shit. They're like Force Plus games and Pentium games have been fucking stuck in for ages. Force Plus Games is being sued by Chain of Echoes, and fucking Pentium Games lost 2 of their fucking deals. They quote unquote left, and so far Pentium Games hasn't fucking even commented on that towards everyone in the public. So honestly, I feel like Pentium Games is about to fucking sink into the deep sea. They're so behind on so much shit with Force Plus Games, they'll just blah. And know exactly why so many people won't trust like new limited print companies that easily. Come on, die, sucker. But yeah, the future of gaming is not looking bright. But hey, it looks like I'll be able to save a lot of money. Okay, so... Customize, there's nothing going that way at the moment yet. Kind of peculiar. Hmm. I do have a free tombstone shield if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, so I don't need the tombstone shield. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I see a quacked wall. These things are nasty looking. Ooh. Yeah, no level booster. Oh. Shit. So we lost food, resources, and experience. It looks like they didn't back up at levels. So it's a good thing we were fine on food and stuff. Okay, well that was a bit rough. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we need to be a little bit more careful on that. So let's not try pushing out Lux. We'll leave that alone. We didn't lose any of our actual items though, so that's good. That one person claimed we lose items on death, and that would have been bad. So let's see. So we can't get behind him there. Got 2 days left for the deadline, so it's probably not a good idea to whisk it at this point. Steel lunchbox. Ooh. Very interesting. I think that might be a good one to go with, actually, to be honest. Cost 3 for it. It is a bit expensive. Okay. So we got that thing blocking off a path, that thing blocking off a path. And we don't know what's up there quite yet. Basically, at this point, I need to move up there next. See. Alright, Dan. Have a good night. Yep. This weekend should be perfectly normal. So Friday and Saturday should be fine. I do have my PSP battery, so we'll be able to start the viewer choice this time. So everything should be pre-walk and loaded at the moment. Should be all good. And we're about 30, almost 40 minutes into an hour or so. I think we'll go ahead and stop for here today for today's shorty stream. So we're getting more of the map revealed. I'm kind of curious to see what the last stretch of it's gonna look like, because it's all messed up looking. Some of the way they got this stuff laid out is a bit questionable. Very funny. Anyway, though, thank you, Dan, for joining. Anyone else who hopped in, thank you for checking out. Until next time, this Friday we'll start up Final Fantasy Dissidia for the PSP, for Better and for Worse. We'll see how it goes. So, thank you for joining.